Okay, today we're going to test out the 3080 and the 9900K in a game called Final Fantasy Remake. Interlude, I think it's called. Yeah, we're going to test out how it's going to perform. Yeah, so let's go to the graphical settings. There aren't a whole bunch of graphical settings, so there's only low and high. Yeah, there's that. Yep, the frames 120. I think there's probably something in animation bound towards it. Maximum is 10 characters on display and ultrawide. We keep it on borderless because borderless performs a little bit better than full screen for some reason. So just keep it at that. And yeah, you see how it performs. So we're gonna play a little bit through it. The game originally doesn't support 4040p ultrawide. I will post a link in the description on how to fix it, and also to enforce the game from DLSS 12 to DLSS 11, because DLSS 12 creates a lot of stutter, which this game is not well optimized for. So yeah, so it will stutter a lot less, or barely. It's barely noticeable. I played it for about an hour and I didn't notice any stutter at all. I think you can skip the cutscenes now. We just have to sit through it. The moment the train starts to drive, that's the moment where the game actually starts. Maybe we can skip it. Oh, we can actually skip it. Nice. Let's do it. Oh, well, there you go.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up. You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead. Enough of this. That it?
Drop the weapon.
You got this.
Yeah, what he said. You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Let's go.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was it?
Real joy to work with,
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not
You'll
on the
keep
same
us
page
safe,
as people.
right, Cloud?
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Get ready. This won't take long. Try this. Hey! Looks like you're next. Was never in doubt.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
This way.
Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
Think you could stop me? See ya. That it?
There's one! Get him!
It's over. Let's go.
See you later!
Come on, Cloud!
Pick up the pace.
I think the reason why there are some forms of stutters is it's loading assets and it can't load it quick enough for some reason. If well the SSD is barely used. Because I played through
Soldiers
this
may
without
attack on
watching all
command,
the
but I hear
cutscenes.
they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors.
Like let's see, it probably see we have like a little stutter now, and the reason for that is just because I'm skipping the loading scene. So for some reason probably the game logic just shits the brick.
Damn, I'm good.
I played without
Who's
watching
there?
just the cutscenes,
Door!
and I had absolutely no stutter.
We're waiting!
So the cutscenes are hidden load thingies, I think.
It's over!
That's my line.
Because just watch now, we have no stutter. See?
He's alone! We can take it! Make it rain!
Completely straight.
That's that.
Yeah, it's forced now in DLSS 11 instead of 12. Specifically, older games have issues with stuttering in 12 because
Cut it out!
people just like default just barely optimized for it. I don't know. They have issues getting that to run well in 12. There's probably
It's a
more
good thing
effort.
I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
I must say the game looks really good though.
Careful in there. Well,
Specifically in Ultrawide looks really good. Like this is without the meter. Look at that. Looks really, really nice. I will let the cutscenes roll now.
So,
And
you know
see if we get
Tifa,
the
right?
same
It's not
problems.
really my business, but
I don't think
are
we
you
have to
guys
use
close?
that at that point. Because I bet your ass if I skip the cutscenes, it will stutter instantly after the cutscene. Let's actually test it out. See, it skips a whole bunch of shit now. Oh, it actually skipped a whole bunch of stuff.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man
See,
with the
like
gun
a
go to
little,
work.
little
These
thing there.
tin
It's not
cans
really
ain't got
noticeable now,
nothing
but
on
it
me.
is there.
Now for the real show. Suck on this. Ain't no thing. You got this. Do your job, Merc.
Shut up and move over.
Guys, seriously, got it.
I could have done that on my own.
Sure you could.
Literally annoying as shit.
Look what we have here.
The laser security system.
Now we just let the cutscenes run,
Those things will hurt more
and
than
the
your
story's
pride if
completely
you're
on.
careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just
He's
keep those
watching.
baby blues of
Or
yours
Star.
on me.
See, completely smooth.
He's a natural. Not too shabby. You're doing good, soldier. And it's more of the same. Come on, then. Pretty easy, right? Not a scratch. Now, on to the objective. Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. No holding back. Enough.
What are you, 20
Look
something?
at that, it's just
First.
completely smooth now.
Soldier first class.
I got like 48 minutes into it,
What the hell are you talking
and
about?
I have.
I mean your age.
I hate
not your
get
goddamn
uncapped
rank.
single story.
I,
Where you force things into JC's 11. It's going to be in the description. And how to do it is really simple. It's basically changing a parameter somewhere. Like even while you see the graph, you see like these little, you know, points go up, but that's like barely noticeable.
That's our target, the reactor core.
You really have
Gotta
to
set the
search for it.
bomb at the bottom.
What you do notice is like a
Let's get
large
down there.
spike. That's what happens when you skip cutscenes. Like we didn't skip cutscenes now for a little while, and you haven't had
I
stutters
can
at all.
practically taste the rocket.
It has something to do with the loading in this game.
Oh, it's pounding like a jackhammer.
scared, huh?
The thing that surprises me the most
I've
is,
been dreaming about this for years.
so 120 FPS is the
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight.
yeah
Leave the rest
frame
in
rate
your
cap, I
capable
think,
hands.
but it
Good luck.
also enables dynamic resolution automatically. However, it's really easy to see if a game runs up dynamic resolutions. On this screen, it's really easy. Like you want to have native. I don't see it. Like there's no scaling going
Should be
on at
easy.
this point. I'm sure the scaling only kicks in when the taxation is going to something like 100%. I've yet to see that happen though.
How'd you like
we go.
You think if we fell in, we'd sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No, the pump would suck us back up.
How confident? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
Like, it's perfectly playable this way. It's just sad that Square Enix didn't apply in Tears of
All
the
right.
patch.
Let's see if Little Stamp really
I
can
think all
bite the
Square
hand
Enix
that
games
feeds.
have a lot of issues with 12. Tomb
Go
Raiders
on.
are also
Do the
complete
honors.
shit on Tears of 12. but
Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are.
maybe
that
they should
you're
like
one of
hire
us.
somebody from
Never said I
Microsoft or some
was.
shit.
I'm just here for the paycheck.
You know, to optimize it.
Then do the damn job.
Dude, that black guy, I already hate him, dude. He's so annoying. He's constantly trying to get validation of this cloud guy. No, I never played 7. Ever. No, so I have no idea about the story. So far, the only thing that I got is that they blow this thingy up and it basically destroys the city. And that's pretty much all the lore I know about Final Fantasy at this point.
What about the timer?
I must say it runs absolutely fine though. Like, yeah, it's not breaking a sweat. It will be absolutely. It will be a lot more better
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
if it was an uncapped framerate solution. I don't think they can probably do it because their animations are probably bound
Crossing.
to something.
Heads up!
What in the hell?
To the frame rate. Let's do boss battle.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
Huh. No other option, huh?
Shit!
Should I be worried?
I have no idea how to cross spells, to be honest.
Let's do this. Now. Let's do this. Okay.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius? Bounced right off.
Nice try, dumbass.
Frontal assault's no good.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Okay. This is so what happened there. This is so. I can't believe this. This is so bad. Like, you saw the Microstutter, right? But the problem with that is if you have to press Alt in order to up the what is it, the little window, right? And then you have to press Enter. But what else happens when you press Alt Enter? It goes into window mode. That's exactly what it did. It just went into window mode. So you can't even use this. And it puts Alt Enter back, and now it's in like borderless window, whatever, like full screen again. Oh my god.
Swing it a bit.
Like, you can really see they never even played on a computer, dude. I'm not even
Got
joking.
anything you
It's
wanna
just,
say?
it's the same as like,
Funny
they
way
have
to
like
ask
the
for
M
help.
button. For some reason, the M button is the escape button in this game. Like, I don't know why would you select M? It makes no sense at all. And the funny part is, if you go to the settings, you can't even like rebind it.
I'll end this.
Your spells, nice. Fire, let's go. Shoot generator.
Shit. Was just about to get you out.
There you go, dude.
Attack it from the rear.
Alright, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
Yeah, look at this, look at this. See the little white bar? I'm not sure if you can see it, but we are now in window mode. And now we are back in full screen. I can't believe this is a thing, man. Dude, they need to hire somebody that actually plays on a fucking computer, bro. Like, it's just, oh. Can I heal? Oh, tree. Okay.
All good.
Okay, you need to stop pressing Alt, then you can actually heal.
You're mine. Don't just fight. Adapt. Sorry.
Create Microstutter? Yeah, well, if you switch, you know, this is one big mess, though. If we switch modes, then yeah,
you don't want to
obviously
be
it's
hit by
gonna
that
halt,
laser.
you know?
So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Now, go. Let's finish this. Here we go. Here it comes.
Not good enough.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns. You're as good as dead.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph.
Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
Suck on this.
That's that. It's not gonna go down easy. Focus.
You focus, soldier boy. Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how
Yeah,
it's done.
It's a Square
Come on,
Enix thing.
gotta move.
Like, Tomb Raider did the same thing. Rise of the Tomb Raider, due to sprawl, it just crashed. Like, it never worked for shit. I don't know. I don't know if they ever fixed it or bothered to fix it. I don't think they did. It's a shame in that game because Due 11 creates a lot of overhead. So, specifically when you went into cities, the frame rate just dipped down drastically. Because of that, if you weren't in Gears 12, I think Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm not sure if it had issues in 12. I don't think it had issues.
Give me
I
a
think
break.
it was solid.
See ya. That it?
So yeah. So if you like the game has some Gears 11 modes, so you can just enforce it in the settings, and the stutter is pretty much like 99% eliminated at that point. It's 80 euros. Yeah, the game is 80 euros. Like,
You okay?
oh, there you go.
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
Yeah, the
My
quality,
hero.
they didn't
Hey,
spend a whole
we'll
lot of
link
time
up
on
over
this port
there.
though.
Look after Jesse.
That's for sure. Like, there are barely
Come
any
this way.
options in the game. Ultrawide
This
has
route
been
should lead
warped
us
in
straight to Barry,
2000, almost
probably.
22. Straight out of the gate, not having a toggle for Deuces 11 to Dirties 12.
I think I see an exit. Come on.
Yeah, 120 FPS caps, like, you know, what are you even doing at that
Don't
point?
look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
No DLSS on top of it. You know, you just start to wonder, like, yeah. It's just a quick port, that's what it is. And either they don't care, I don't think they care
You're not helping.
at all. Personally, I think Epic just paid like a whole bunch of money in order to get the port on their platform. For the sake of, you know, competition with Steam, and I don't think Square Enix even expects this to sell at all.
Barrett!
I've got
I
you
must say
covered.
it runs
Find us
perfectly
the way
fine
out of
though.
here.
Like, if you just let the
Don't
cutscenes
worry, I'll
run,
be fine. I've
No
got
issues.
Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. Get ready.
Get your ass out of
it's
here.
kind of interesting the gameplay. It really reminds me of like older games,
ASAP.
you know? Like walking from one box area to another.
You got that right. That's it. Going in. Let's do this. Try this. That's that.
Oh, we're done here.
Does it look blurry? No, it looks perfectly sharp. I don't think it's fluctuating the 3080 too much.
No shit.
Like, look at this, it's like 80, 82%. You know,
Let's
it's
go.
still not at 100%, and it's like 120 FPS, so, yeah.
Whoa! Ain't you a fight?
Like Rook seeing its first action. Let's finish this. See ya. Was never in doubt. Out of my way.
I know you ain't talking to me.
You're done. That's right. You're mine. It's over.
Fuck on this.
So, yeah, finish that.
Keep it together.
Yeah, I'll do it. Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it.
Wow. Like, this is such a small explosion.
Sir.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Cloud! Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Oh, listen.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh. Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open. Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up. That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson
get
to
outta
anything that gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No. No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes,
I like how this guy has sunglasses on in the dark, right? Like to
whatever
see
your
anything.
problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home. We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey. I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing firing. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8.
We'll never...
Structures in the area...
Cloud! Up here! Look up! I said look up!
I give up.
If you ever get up here, just be careful you don't fall, okay?
Get back!
May alternatively contact security headquarters.
Yeah, I will stop it here because a lot of cutscenes are gonna come a bunch. In short, if you don't skip cutscenes, the game runs absolutely fantastic. No issues at all. Performance is really good in general. So with the fix though, we put everything in DLC's 11. Like the base game itself is just not functional, I think. I think they should be updating it. I think there should have been some quality of life testing going on before they even released it. It's a shame, you know, there is no excuse here. Like there is barely any option in the system solution. Like, let's see, options here, graphics. Just look at it, like high, low, you know. Then HDR, who even uses HDR on PC? I don't know. Maybe 4 people. This screen that I got was like €1,000, and the HDR is absolute trash on it. Windows 10, which practically everybody still uses, is not good at HDR at all. So unless you have like a television, which I don't think a lot of people have it connected towards it, because the Steam hardware survey basically states that practically nobody uses, well, it's almost abysmal amounts of people still at 4K, so you need a 4K screen for that anyway. Yeah, 4040p ultra-wide, it's not standard in there for a game that releases practically in 2022. Like, what year are you living, Square Enix? Like, let's be honest there. Even Final Fantasy 15 had ultra-wide support. That game came out like 4 years ago. I don't know what's going on with the company. It's, you know, I'm just mind blown. It's the same with, like, for example, stuff like this. Like, just simple things. Like, let's go to the options, then let's go to the control settings for mouse and keyboard. Now, if you go to this button, like, it's just simplistic things, right? That if you play the game for like 5 minutes, you will understand it. Yeah, open menu, pause, right? So for your options or stuff like that, I kind of want to have that as escape, right? The escape button, which every single game in the universe has on PC basically. So what you're doing is, okay, let's apply escape button. You can't because escape is cancelled. You know, there is no mouse support in the menu at all. You have to do everything on your keyboard. Like what's going on here, you know? PCs have mouses. Like, why is that? Why does that not exist? Then you have like the difficulties. There's no hard mode or like I don't know what's going on, dude. This company. This is fine, by the way. Languages. We have Japanese, English, French, German. So if you're Spanish, Italian, yeah, you're pretty much out of, you know, out of luck. Makes you wonder, like, just all these choices that they make. You know, it's the same with the option, for example. If you go to the graphical settings, like, why is there no uncapped frame rate? Why is it always dynamic, right? Where's DLSS? Why doesn't it, like, you don't really need DLSS, let's be honest. I don't think even on 4K you need it. Maybe, I don't know. Like, the 3080 is pretty much cruising through it without any effort at all. So yeah, on that front, and that's on borderless full screen, so that takes a little bit more performance away. At full screen, you actually get some problems, so I would just suggest borderless full screen. Play my game in borderless full screen anyway, because I have multiple screens connected. So yeah, you track this display 10. Just call this draw distance, you know, or NPC crowd, something else than interactive display. I don't know. You have other terms for that. Make an option where you can disable motion blur. There is actually motion blur. I can notice it. Stuff like that, like simplistic options that every game has on PC, and they can do it because Final Fantasy 15 had all of that in there and more on top of it. And they just didn't bother doing it. Like, they straight up just didn't bother doing it at all. It's sad. It's really sad to see. In my opinion, there needs to be I think in general, what needs to happen is Steam and Epic and all these stores need to have like some kind of testing team going on. That before they release a game, they should have played completely through on a computer, in order to see if it actually runs, you know, and actually has like a base solution of settings, you know, required in the current age. Same with DLSS of FSR. Every single game on the planet pretty much releases with it. You know, they even had DLSS in Final Fantasy 15, which they also didn't bother updating to 2.0, by the way. So yeah, it's just this low quality effort. Yeah, really low effort, and the price that they're asking for is $80 or 80 euros. I think that pretty much kills the whole game off for Eastern Europe, Southern Europe, probably Brazil, or not Brazil, like most of Asia. Like, what are you even doing, you know? People in the west of Europe earn a lot more than people on the east, for example. You know, it could be up to 3 to 4 times more. It's unpayable. You know, if you wanna get like solutions like piracy going, you need to do stuff like this. The gameplay itself, it's really basic. I'm not gonna lie, it's the same with this menu shit, like this stuff. Like, why is there not just like a bar? Like, the mouse doesn't even exist. Like, why is there not just a bar where you have the skills on there and you can just drag and drop skills in there and just execute them and see if they, you know, are loaded in, so you can like, the UI is just shit. Like, the UI is complete shit. Like, it's not even good. It's not even useful. Like, why do I have to press Alt or space to get like this up, and then items, okay, oh now I can get this. It just, why is this even a thing, you know? Like, I feel like what they did is to get like the really Final Fantasy gameplay and modernize it a little bit, but still hold the same ideology. But the problem with that is like it just doesn't work. Right? Why not just have a bar on the bottom side with the skill that you can drag and drop in there? You know, just simplistic stuff that, you know, I can just press 1, 2, 3, 4 and execute stuff. You know, now I have to go to the menu, I have to put all of these numbers in there, I have to like do it all manually, configure this all manually. I don't want to do that, I want to play the game. I don't want to configure a fucking game, right? So, there's the thing. Getting Ultrawide to work, you have to have reshades on, you have to do a bunch of stuff. It takes you like 2-3 minutes. It's not too much of an effort, but it's really annoying to the point where you kind of just don't want to do it. Right? Now I must say the gameplay is perfectly fine. It looks nice. It's nothing special. It's kind of like Resident Evil-ish. Like for example, stuff like that. Right? Like look at these lighting like what year is this, right? Look at that. Now I get it, you know, it has to run on like last generation hardware and stuff like that, but it's like really low end effort, man. Like it just a little bit, you know, DLC, a little bit effort, you know. Ray tracing in this game would have been like, with DLSS would have been really interesting to see. Yeah, so yeah, in general, it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I only played one thingy though, the Pro League or whatever it's called. I pretty much got to this point. Yeah, you've got to be a real fan to play this. In my vision, it's just not. It's not from this time. Like the UI is just complete shit. The gameplay is extremely basic. The characters aren't particularly likable. I really dislike the black guy. He's just constantly like just shitting down your throat, right? And it's just annoying, right? He's highly competitive, and it just gets annoying real quick. So maybe there's a reason for that, or that breaks off later on. So I can't say much about it, but it's just annoying. He's a little bit like a child, growing child, basically. Yeah, I don't know. Like potion, high potion, ether. Like why is this in the drop menu like this, you know? It's a shame. I don't know. I think it's a shame. I think for the price that they are asking for, they should have delivered Final Fantasy 15 options plus a lot more. Personally, I think the game should have been remastered completely for PC. They didn't do that. It's like graphics are really basic. Like everything is really basic when you look at it. Like that's like, you know, sky.
Look at all this debris.
It's literally just texture over there. Like you can't go anywhere else. You know, it's like you just walk through a corridor. Character details are acceptable. They're nothing amazing. Like it's stuff like this just really breaks the atmosphere in my opinion. So yeah, it looks fine, it looks acceptable. I think this game would be nice if they fix the problems and it's like $30. I think, you know, and you like Final Fantasy, you're probably gonna have a good time with it. Anyway, I will stop talking because this just goes on forever otherwise. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy VII Intergrade on 4040p Ultrawide, and this is basically what you can expect. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.